Welcome back, guys. I needed to make a quick follow-up video to the video I made yesterday about the Oculus DRM lift and how that was bullshit. So, made the video yesterday, got a pretty good response to that, as expected, and then got a message today from Sanosuke1981. And if you guys see this dude on the forums, give him some props. He was massively helpful in helping me understand this whole clusterfuck. That's exactly what this is. It's a clusterfuck. So, okay, you heard the story. Certain games weren't working yesterday on the Oculus, Adrift, Eve. Some people weren't having AirMech working. 3 days ago, we had the whole announcement about the DRM thing. Now, before I get into this, I think Oculus could have handled this completely different. It was misleading how it came out from every single news site that I read this at, and pretty much every video that I watched. Now, I'm not saying pretty much every single video and every single news site. Everybody was reporting this, that you can now go on the Oculus store, and if you're a Vive guy, great. Happy times, you can play any game you want. But that's not exactly how it worked out. A lot of people on the wrong page thinking that's how it went down. So he's been talking with me for a little bit here, and I'm basically going to read a very large post of what he wrote, because he wrapped it up so good. Sanosuke 1981, yeah! So anyways, I want to first read this. Okay, so first off, people should know there are two main development kits for VR, Oculus SDK and OpenVR. Oculus HMD supports both dev kits, while the Vive only supports OpenVR. There has been some discussion as to why Vive can't natively support Oculus SDK, but haven't heard anything official from Oculus or Valve. Now, several months ago, Oculus Home was announced, and when it was, people were afraid of Oculus having HMD exclusives. Palmer Luckey ensured the software made by Oculus Studios would be Oculus Home exclusive, but not a head-mounted display exclusive. So basically, yeah, the game is exclusive to the store, but you could still go and use it on your other headset. You just have to buy it from us. Okay, fair enough. And what he's also saying is there's two different platforms. So if the game that you want to play on the Vive right now is not working, it's probably because it's using the Oculus SDK. So that's why the game doesn't work. While this was true when Home launched, the issue was only the Rift and Gear VR can use the Oculus SDK. So a guy who goes by the Reddit name of Cross VR, oh hell, Cross VR, invented Revive, which allows Oculus SDK to be played using the Vive head-mounted display. It isn't perfect and not all games work. Also, this piece of software is no way officially supported by Oculus themselves. Now here comes the shitstorm. Oculus patches Home and adds in a headset DRM check, which went against everything they originally said about Home not being locked down to just their head-mounted display. Funny thing is, that same day, CrossVR bypassed the DRM check, so nothing really changed. But the shitstorm went on because Oculus lied about saying they would never add direct headset DRM. A couple weeks go by, Oculus updates Home and removes the DRM check. But all the while, Revive has been working fine with games it was compatible with. So in reality, nothing has changed except now Revive doesn't need to bypass DRM and is focused on adding more game compatibility. So you'll start seeing Revive adding more Oculus games to the list that we can play. Oculus still and probably never will directly support OpenVR, which means no official Vive support, and we still rely on the third-party hack called Revive. Again, thank you, CrossVR, you do the fucking shit. Oculus could always try to patch out Revive, but I'm sure he would find a way around that. Bottom line, stick with Steam whenever possible and use Home at your own risk, and be sure to check Revive compatibility list on their GitHub before buying anything on Home you want to play on the Vive. So basically what he's saying is, in the description below, I'm going to post a link to the CrossVR or the Revive page, and that's going to be a page of all the Oculus games, and you'll be able to see if they work for the Vive or not. Fucking airplane. So anyways, make sure you check that list before you buy a game, because you can literally buy a game right now and it might not work. And it's not completely 100% yet. Some of the games aren't working, some of them are like working partially. So again, I want to get back to my original video. I'm still holding true on stay away from Oculus, Don't support the headset, don't support their software, don't buy anything on their store, just stay the fuck away from them. We've already proven that they've lied. They didn't even want to acknowledge it. At this point, Oculus, I know you're probably somebody's gonna see this at some point. This is such a small market, there's no way. You guys really just need to come out and be like, fuck, we fucked up. We fucked up hard, we're sorry, we fucked up. Here's a fucking free game, and you know, you can buy your games on the store. This just isn't gonna work with two different markets in the PC. It's just not gonna work. You know, and Palmer comparing their shit to the PlayStation, it's like, that's a fucking console, dude. That shit has never changed. That's always been like this. Microsoft is slowly starting to port some of their games into Windows 10, which looks amazing. But don't go there, man. So one, as Sanosuke even said, just don't purchase anything from the Oculus store. And I'm gonna go as far as to say, don't even support Oculus in any way. So, oh, again, man, Sanosuke, 1981, you're this shit. Thank you for clearing some of this up and providing some content for a great video. I hope this actually clears up the confusion. So let's start getting the word out that it's not exactly fixed. And Oculus isn't saying, yeah, fuck, come on, let's play our games, nobody cares anymore. That didn't happen. And I went on multiple forums last night, and there's a ton of people that are under the impression that you can just go play any game, and now Oculus and Revive are just best buds. Not the case. So just want to get that out. Be sure to check the list that I'm going to post in my description there so you know what games that you can purchase and which ones you can't. Always love having you guys stop by my channel. Love you all. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.